Today, we're diving into something that is literally going to change the way you work forever. We're breaking down the massive April 2026 Google Vids update. This thing puts a completely free, professional AI production studio right inside your web browser. We're going to look at exactly how Google took a simple productivity feature and turned it into an absolute powerhouse platform that anyone can use.
So let's be real for a second. The stark reality is that your competitors, they're already generating professional AI content for free. Meanwhile, you're probably still paying for expensive monthly subscriptions, juggling fragmented tools like Canva, CapCut, or HeyGen. For years, we've all wrestled with this incredibly frustrating pipeline, right? Paying one company for hosting, another for stock footage, another for avatars, and yet another for music. It's a massive headache. Well, Google saw this friction and decided to just completely upend the market.
And to solve it, they basically detonated a bomb in the market with Google Vids. In a single sentence, it's a completely free storyboard-based AI editor that works exactly like Google Slides. And that's the genius of it. It completely eliminates the intimidation of complex video timelines. Seriously, if you can build a basic slide deck, you can now direct and produce a professional, high-definition video. There's no overlapping tracks, no complicated transition keyframes. You just manipulate video scenes like they're independent sequential slides. Easy.
Okay, let's get your workspace set up. The best part? 0 downloads. Absolutely no software to install. You just navigate to vids.google.com, sign in with your standard free Google account, click to start a new video, and open up the generative AI sidebar. Actually, pro tip, you can also just type vids.new directly into your browser address bar, and boom, you instantly launch a blank workspace. It's incredibly fast to get going.
Now take a look at this right-hand panel. This is your entire command center. It gives you instant access to the AI voiceover panel, image generator, recording options, stock library, captions, text tools, templates, and shapes. The whole shebang is right there. Everything you need to tell your story is housed in this one single ecosystem. You can even just type a prompt into the Help Me Create box, and Google's Gemini Assistant will instantly generate an entire storyboard for you, pulling in stock media and laying out a cohesive script to jumpstart your project.
And honestly, you don't even have to start from a blank canvas if you don't want to. You can just drop in these pre-built templates for things like tutorials, celebrations, or project updates. This is where the business utility really shines. Whether you're sending out vendor outreach, sharing highlights from a recent trip, or just giving your team a weekly sprint recap, there's a professionally designed template ready to go. You pick a style, and the platform flawlessly formats your text and visuals.
Moving on to Section 1, Veo 3.1 Video Generation, transforming simple text into cinematic footage.
Now, this is the tech that truly turns Google Vids into a generative powerhouse. You just open up the Veo panel and type a prompt, exactly like the one you see right here. Google's cloud TPUs handle all the heavy rendering, so your local hardware doesn't have to break a sweat. No expensive graphics card needed. Your standard laptop is going to work perfectly. Because everything is processed on Google's cloud clusters, you're generating photorealistic scenes in moments. You can even upload a static product photo and tell Veo 3.1 to animate it with dynamic camera motion. How cool is that? So here's the crucial takeaway. Within 30 seconds, the model synthesizes a stunning 8-second high-definition clip. We're talking cinematic camera movement and perfect character consistency. It makes sure the people or objects in your scene look identical from the very first frame to the very last. And crucially for our corporate users out there, all generated assets are automatically embedded with digital SynthID watermarks. This is a huge security and transparency feature, ensuring everyone knows when AI has been used.
But wait, here is the genuinely mind-blowing part. Anyone with a standard personal Google account automatically gets 10 of these Veo 3.1 video generations every single month at absolutely zero cost. No way, right? But it's true. This completely democratizes high-end video generation. You don't have to enter a credit card. You don't need some premium Workspace subscription just to try it out. You can literally start generating B-roll for your social media or your presentations right now.
Next up, Section 2, AI avatars and Lyria 3 music, custom soundtracks, and directable presenters. So for creators using Google AI Pro or Ultra, this unlocks an insane amount of production value, and it's where Vids goes head-to-head with expensive enterprise platforms. You can prompt Lyria 3 for, say, an acoustic indie folk soundtrack, then select a 2D or 3D digital presenter. They can speak in one of 8 different languages like Spanish, French, or Japanese, and get this, you can actually direct them to interact with uploaded props in your scene. Instead of burning hours hunting for that perfect royalty-free track, you just describe the vibe, and Lyria generates an original song perfectly paced to your video. Plus, your avatar isn't just a boring talking head anymore. They can literally point at your slides or hold your product.
Which brings us to Section 3, the final result, a cohesive, professional production. When you combine all these generative elements with native screen recording and incredibly intuitive transcript-based editing, where literally deleting a sentence in the text document trims the video automatically, your final output easily rivals those expensive standalone platforms. You seamlessly blend high-fidelity visuals, a custom soundtrack, and a consistent avatar presenter, and then you publish it directly to YouTube without even having to download a file. Think about that for a second. Companies are out there paying multi-billion-dollar platforms for avatars, another service for music, and another for editing. You're doing the whole thing inside a single, secure browser tab. One click, and your project renders right to your YouTube channel as a private draft. Game changer.
So I have to ask, why are you still paying for basic editing tools when a completely professional AI studio is sitting right there in your browser? Open a new tab, go to vids.google.com, and claim your 10 free high-definition videos today. If this breakdown helped you rethink your workflow, make sure to subscribe to our explainer for more daily AI tools. With enterprise-grade video generation totally democratized at zero cost, what's your excuse for not creating in 2026?